Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 16 coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here, and it's going to be a new video here on my channel. What it's going to be is basically taking a look at some of the transfers which could potentially happen and have already happened in this January transfer window. Current date is the 10th of January, so 10 days into it. We're actually about a week into it, because I think it started a little bit late in January. It goes on till basically the end of January, but also the beginning of February, because they go over until, I think it's the Monday the 1st, which I love. I love transfer deadline day. Being a Leeds fan, it's never really been a good day. I just love to watch transfer deadline with a bucket of KFC chicken and all that good stuff. But what I'm going to try and do is every Sunday come up with a little kind of like evaluation of how the week's gone down in the transfer side of things. Now, a number of these have already actually happened in FIFA, so I've left a few of them out so you might be able to notice them. But the ones I'm covering are ones which could happen, ones which have already happened. So we're starting things off exactly with that, one which could happen, and Zach Clough. Now, if you don't know who this is, if you don't watch enough like Championship football, because obviously I'm a Leeds fan, so I do. Zach Clough's a really good talent, actually. Obviously playing for Bolton, they've got their problems at the moment, which is not ideal for them. But pretty much every one of their players is kind of for sale, if that makes sense. If they get the right kind of price, I suppose it's for any team, really, then their players will be sold on. And Zach Clough, as far as I'm aware, currently, this is technically Saturday night, Sunday morning kind of time. He has had a bid accepted by Bristol City, which is another team in the Championship. A few sources said he was going to reject the move and hold out for a bigger team, because Bristol City have kind of been that team, actually, where I think they put like a £10 million bid in for, like, what was he called? God damn it, Andre Gray. And also they were in for Dwight Gale, I think it was, beginning of the window. So I'm guessing they have some, in the summer. So I'm guessing they have some money. Zach Clough probably won't cost them that much, but I have no idea what the price is. A little question mark there. But really good to Bristol City, really good young talent, really good on Football Manager as well. I know I say that a lot, but he really genuinely is good on Football Manager. But let me know if you're a Bristol City fan, if you're a Bolton fan, what do you make of that one? Move over to the next one now, which is going to be Anthony Knockaert. I can never say his name right. Sometimes I want to call him Knockaert, but obviously he's just Knockaert. He's a really, really good player. I remember his days at Leicester. He was a fantastic player. At a point where I think Mahrez was kind of similar kind of player to him. Mahrez has come on leaps and bounds, but he played for Standard Liège, it looks like there. Didn't really have a lot of time there. I think he only played like 20 games. And he's got a money move to Brighton, which is a good move for him in my opinion. Brighton obviously one of the teams in the Championship which could go up. They've had a little bit of a slip in form recently, but still very much up there. Got a little done deal tag on there. I thought that was a little cool addition. But I think that's a really good signing for them. He's a type of player I would love to have at Leeds, but Leeds are never really getting I call him like a flair player. He's not like a pacey winger, as you can see, only 76 pace on Ultimate Team. But he has got a lot of flair, trickery. He's quite strong as well in real life, I think. And so it's a good deal for Brighton, in my opinion. The next player is going to be Ndoye. Now, this is a new one I saw. It's actually on the Sky Sports website. I go on there and have a look at some of the transfer rumours. And he's actually getting heavily linked with a move to Sunderland. Now, he's a good striker, in my opinion, for them. He's got 19 defending, which is also absolutely awful. But he's got that 81 physical on FIFA. He's a good player. I think he played for Hull a little bit. Was it last season or season before? I can't actually remember exactly. But he did okay for them. And Sunderland are obviously desperate for any kind of player to change their season. And maybe he could do. I think it's a loan move. I'm not exactly too sure exactly how it's going to go down. But he was linked this morning. And I thought it was one I'd add into this video. Next player is going to be Jonjo Shelvey. Now, a few sources have said that Newcastle have made a bid. And then Sky Sports kind of like said they haven't quite made a bid yet. But they are in for Jonjo Shelvey. Newcastle, of course. 10 million is the kind of price being chucked around. Seems to be a trend at the moment with teams spending 10 million. I mean, Lewis Cook from Leeds, apparently there's a 10 million bid in for him. I don't think that's true, but hopefully they don't sell him. But then there's another one in a million. It's going to be 10 million. Jonjo Shelvey could be 10 million. I don't think he's worth 10 million. I don't know who's worth 10 million these days. But the money being thrown around is absolutely crazy. Let me know in the comment section below if you feel Newcastle need a player like Jonjo Shelvey. Apologies about the badge quality on that Newcastle badge. If that's coming out the same as it is for you, like it is for me, then that looks absolutely awful. But I've only downloaded these pictures from Foothead, so not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Next player is going to be Slimani. Now, Slimani, brilliant player on FIFA. He's got 3 informs. This is regular card. He's getting linked with a move to Crystal Palace. Now, they're kind of desperate for a striker, really. They were linked with, what was he called? Charlie Austin, of course they were. But I think that got rubbish by Pardew. 22.5 million is the price being chucked around. I mean, that is absolutely mental. But that's apparently his release fee. And according to somebody on Sky Sports, where they got it from like a newspaper, Crystal Palace were tempted to activate his release clause. Now, I don't know a lot about him in real life, but 22.5 million sounds extremely overpriced. But what do I know? Move on to the next one. Let me know what you make of that, Crystal Palace fans, if you're in the comments. It's actually this guy right here called Tarashav. Now, Tarashaj. I'm not exactly too sure how I say his name. I do apologise. I don't know anything about this guy. Not the foggiest. But he's got a £3 million move to Everton. It's a done deal, but he's been loaned back to the same club he previously was at, which seems to be a trend, actually. I think he's only 20 years old, so maybe one for the future. I think he's actually a striker labelled in real life, where he's a cam on Ultimate Team, but if you guys know anything about him, let me know in the comment section below how you think he'll maybe fit into Everton's team next season, obviously, because he's gone back on loan. The next player is Benik Afobe. Now, this is the other £10 million player I was on about. 10 million to Bournemouth. Now, Afobe is a brilliant player at Championship level. Getting the move to a Premier League team, if it all goes through, I think there's a bit been accepted, but he's obviously got agreed personal terms, pass the medical, and all that good stuff, which goes with transfer deals. Bournemouth are a team which I love to watch play football. They've been hit heavily with injuries. It's a shame to see they've got Grado out. Obviously, Callum Wilson, their main man, is out. Tyrone Mings as well. It's another big money signing for them. I think 8 million, I think they pay for him. And he's out for like ages with some, I can't remember if it's knee ligaments or broken leg. I'm not too sure. It's a big injury, basically. But Benik Afobe is a risk, in my opinion. He's a goal scorer. Don't get me wrong. Scored a goal against Leeds, actually, most recently when Leeds beat them. Leeds beat them, Wolves. And he looks like a fantastic talent. He's still quite young. He got his move from Arsenal. I can never say Arsenal right. But he got his move to Wolves. He was on loan at MK Dons and famously scored 2 goals against Manchester United when he won 4-0, I think it was, in the Cup, which was brilliant. Will he get the move? Will he play well? It's there to be seen. What do you guys make of that in the comment section below? He's only a silver on Ultimate Team, but that's Ultimate Team. Next player is going to be Berahino. And there's a few teams linked with him. The main one was being Stoke in a big money move, basically. Stoke need a striker. Apparently, I thought they were doing quite well with Bojan up front, but sources are saying they need a striker. Well, sources, there's just rumours, basically. And Berahino kind of fits their bill because obviously he wants to leave West Brom. But there's also Tottenham interested, which will probably suit him better because I think he wants to upgrade to like a, I suppose Stoker, actually. I keep considering Stoke as like a lower level team, but they're not anymore, are they? They're a fantastic team, and hopefully they can develop into an even better team. I like watching Stoke play, which is just weird to say, isn't it? Because what Stoke get labelled, but they're definitely a changed team. But will Berahino fit their system? They've got a very good attacking line with Shaqiri, Arnautovic, Bojan. They've got Afellay available as well. They've got a brilliant team. They really have got some very nice attacking players. Even Jonathan Walters and Peter Crouch are decent players. That sounds weird saying that. But the final player is going to be Mustafa Carriol. Now, he has gone on loan to the mighty Leeds. And he scored on his debut against Rotherham in the Cup. And it was a banger of a goal. And I'll put this one in there. Obviously, being a Leeds fan, I thought I'd chuck one in at the end. But I think it's a really good signing for Leeds. Purely for the fact that he's not amazing. I'm not saying he's the finished article. He's about 27 as well, so he's not exactly young. But he's genuine pace. He's a really pacey player, which Leeds have always lacked since selling Max Gradle. Now, Max Gradle was a brilliant player for Leeds. They sold him. Every winger since then has failed, basically. Dallas has been pretty good this year, don't get me wrong. But they have people like Jimmy Kebe, Cameron Stewart. Didn't work out. I hope to Christ that Mustafa Carriol will play well. If there's any genuine Middlesbrough fans or Huddersfield fans in the comment section below, let me know an honest opinion on him. That'll be awesome. But from his debut, he looks like a god. Absolutely ecstatic with that kind of move. And hopefully Leeds will be more in the transfer window to come. I think that's the last one. Let me double check. Yes, that is the last one. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Something a little bit different from me. I did this last year. It went down quite well. I'm a big lover of the transfer window. I love it. I just wait for it all the time, and then obviously, like I said, the transfer deadline day makes me tick. I absolutely love it. But let me know in the comment section below if you want your team to do any deals with January transfer window. I'll probably make this once a week thing, like I said, on a Sunday, maybe Sunday morning, maybe Sunday night. Not too sure exactly when I'm going to do this yet, but hope you have enjoyed it. A like would be brilliant. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time, and bye bye.